everyone, welcome back to Mama's in the Kitchen. Today I'm making a recipe that may or may not be a little bit addictive. Yeah, my kids believe this is addictive, although I haven't made it in a long time, but I'm making it today. What am I making? I'm making pumpkin spice monkey bread. Now, I got this recipe several years ago from a YouTuber called Catherine's Plates. I'll insert a picture here of Miss Catherine. If you have not been over to her channel or to her blog, I'm going to tell you, you're really missing out on some easy and delicious recipes. I know I don't have as many subscribers as her, but if you have not gone over there and checked out her channel and her recipes, go on over there. You won't regret it. Okay? The ingredients we're going to need for this recipe today are brown sugar, refrigerated biscuit dough. I have the jumbo size here. 100% pure pumpkin puree, vanilla extract, pumpkin pie spice, butter, and cream cheese. She also has a glaze that you put on top, but I don't want to do the glaze today. If you want to know how to make the glaze to put on there, go on over to Catherine's blog or to her video and you will find out how to make that, but I'm going to skip that today. Another thing you're going to need is a bundt pan. Okay? Let's make this delicious fall dessert. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Okay, not sure there's nothing in my oven, straight pan or anything. Okay, and I have my bundt pan here. And I'm just going to take some softened butter and grease my pan. I like Catherine's idea of using a brush here because there's a lot of little crevices in here, and using your brush makes it a lot easier. Plus, you don't get your fingers all gooey. Okay. Make sure and get even like in the middle too. Don't forget the middle. So that brown sugar and regular sugar and everything is going to be super sticky. Okay, now that I've made sure that this is a well-greased pan, I'm going to set it aside and go to the next step. Okay, I have my saucepan here set to medium heat. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of butter, one cup of brown sugar. This is dark, you could use light as well, and 1 cup of 100% pure pumpkin. Okay, we're going to wait until this is all melted to add in our other ingredients. Cue the time lapse. Okay, we've got that all melted and smooth. Tell me, do you think it looks like apple butter? That dark brown sugar really makes it look a lot like apple butter. Okay, so now I'm going to add 1/2 of a block, 4 ounces of cream cheese, as well as 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, we're going to let this melt until it's nice and smooth. Okay, we've got it smooth. Now there are some bits of cream cheese in there, but that's okay. I think that's kind of how you want it. If you want to let it melt even more to get rid of those bits, you can do that. Okay, we're going to set this aside and get on to the next step. I made an oopsie. Earlier when I was telling you everything we'd need, I forgot that we were going to need white granulated sugar, but future editing Ginger will put it in the description, and she'll also put it when we list the ingredients. Okay, so we're going to need a gallon Ziploc bag. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. And we're just going to give it a little mixy. And set it to the side for just a moment. Okay, now we're going to cut up our biscuit dough, and let me show you how we do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this into quarters. I'm going to do 3 to begin with. Okay, now I'm going to take my Ziploc bag that has the sugar and the pumpkin spice, and I'm going to put my biscuit pieces in there. Separate them. Close it up. Check it up. Making sure, trying to get it on the camera. Trying to make sure all the pieces are covered. Okay, do you see that? Now, once that is accomplished, move these out of the way. We're going to get our bump pan. And we're just going to place these pieces in the bump pan. Doesn't have to be in any particular order or fancy. We're just going to put them in there. It smells good. Need a little more coating on it. Okay. Set that to the side. And let's do 3 more. Okay, we're going to get our baggie back, and we're going to put all these pieces here. Again, we're going to try to separate them. Okay, and zip it up. You can see why it's helpful to have a bag that has the zipper, the little Ziploc thing. You can use a regular one, but it might get a little messy and get all over your kitchen. But that's up to you. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Okay, I did this stack. That's okay, they'll pull apart. See? Ta-da! My cat again. Alright. Okay. Okay, we finished our first can of biscuits, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little spatula here, and we are going to pour some of our brown sugar and cream cheese combination from earlier. We're going to leave some. Okay. Now we're going to repeat this process. It's time to take our monkey bread out of the oven. Check and see if it's done. Look at this. Look how it puffed up so beautiful. And now I'm going to take a toothpick and just check and see if it's done. Okay, my toothpick is coming out clean. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to let this cool completely before I turn it out, and then you'll see the picture of it on the thumbnail. Thank you for coming back to Mama's Kitchen. Thank you for watching another video. I hope to see you next time. Bye.